Hi, and welcome to Spiritual Conversations. Have you ever felt left out of a conversation because you no longer resonate with the complaints or the problems talked about in that conversation? In today's topic, we will be talking about the guilt of not feeling like everybody else. This is something that happens when you suddenly wake up to the realization that this life we live in is like a video game, and we are all playing by the rules that are set by somebody else that does not know us, does not know our lives, does not know our struggles. And in this game, we are all characters playing different parts, and it ends when we die. And nothing in this reality is taken with us. And when we do come back, we again have to start from zero. We start from scratch. And that we can create our own reality in this lifetime that is different from everybody else. Once you realize this, or once you understand this realization, you are able to let go or almost let go of everything that keeps you tied down to the 3D materialistic life, everything that keeps us bound in this 3D reality, be it our thoughts, our emotions, our possessions, everything. Because by this time, your senses are able to see behind the veil of this reality that we are living in. But the actual problem is to live by this realization. When I first started to practice living this realization, living this knowledge, I actually found it very difficult and embarrassing because I wasn't relating to problems anymore. I was able to see the solution to those problems. And at times I realized I had no sad stories to share because I was able to shift my mindset. I was able to change the vibration, and I wasn't stuck in complaining mode anymore. I was either going to see the problem and do something about it, or have the courage to accept it in my life. And for me, I liked the challenge of trying to change the circumstances or situations that I was complaining about in my life and trying to make it better. But sometimes in company, I found myself actually searching for um, sad stories or for problems to share with people, to be able to relate to the conversations that we were having, and things like this. And after I did that, I noticed that I felt really, really bad about myself because I was being unauthentic, not just to the people that I was talking to, but to me also. Because one part of me was trying to be this problem solver and trying to see the problems and do something about it. And the process of doing something about it was not complaining, or not, attracting that energy. And the other part of me was actually searching for problems to complain about. So, after much evaluation, I realized that I needed to be okay with being left out of the conversation, or consciously taking myself out of the conversations that weren't serving me. I also noticed that in having these conversations, the things that I was saying about myself were actually keeping me stuck in the places that I didn't want to feel stuck in, that I didn't want to be stuck in. And I was consciously calling in energy that I didn't want to deal with. Now, this doesn't mean that I do not complain or I don't have any problems in my life. I do complain. Sometimes I do it because I'm bored. Sometimes I do it for the fun of it. Sometimes I do it because I just can't help the situation. Sometimes I just want to vent. But now I do it consciously. So I don't allow myself to get stuck in that energy. The moment I realize I've been spending too much time, with these thoughts or with this energy, I do whatever I need to do to get myself out of it. So And this period lasts. I allow myself to be in this period for however long I feel like I need to be in it. So this could be a few minutes, a few hours, it could even be 1 or 2 days. So now, with this conscious understanding, I am accepting, the consequences of the action, the consequences of what I am calling in. But I can also do something to counter it and to lessen the vibration in the lower area and raise the vibration, because we are all multidimensional beings, and we have a soul, or a spirit that is not tied to any dimension or any timeline. And we have a body also which is tied to this timeline. Our senses by nature moves through both. We can be spirit, we can be body also, or we can be soul, and we can be human also, right? And we, at every moment, we choose which one we want to be in that moment. And each time we push ourselves to raise our vibration or challenge ourselves to raise our vibration, we shift the timelines of our reality. So I hope this video inspires you to do the same. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.